Hi, my name is Arun Jacob, and I'm a licensed New Zealand immigration advisor as well as an international education advisor. My company, AJV Services, is based in the city of Hamilton here in New Zealand. And my team and I, we've been assisting young people from different parts of the world to come to New Zealand, not only to acquire fantastic international education, but some of them also go on to acquire very good careers and go on to become very productive workers, residents, and citizens of New Zealand. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the option of choosing a hospitality course or hospitality as a subject if you're planning to come to New Zealand. So let's talk about hospitality in New Zealand. The first thing that you will need to acknowledge and be aware of if you're coming as a hospitality student to New Zealand is that in New Zealand, amongst all our revenue earners as an industry, tourism is number one. What does it mean? It means that we probably get double the size of our population every year in foreign tourists who want to come to visit New Zealand and come and absolutely experience this beautiful country, which is spectacular from the northern tip called Cape Ranga to the southern tip, which is called Bluff. And there is an amazing expanse of beautiful locations all across this country, which is why we are such a massive tourism destination, which was also strongly bolstered by the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy, which showcased New Zealand to the world. And after that, we've just been having amazing tourism boom here in this country. I'm certain you've heard about cities like Queenstown and Rotorua, which are like the jewels in the crown of New Zealand's tourism. And so there are absolutely millions of people coming into this country year on year. What does this mean? If there are so many tourists coming into New Zealand, and if there is such a massive dependency on tourism as our top industry, it means that all these people coming to visit New Zealand need to be housed, need to be taken care of. They will require accommodation, they will require other facilities, and they're required to be looked after as valued guests coming to New Zealand, which is the reason our hospitality industry has also grown quite significantly. So if you're a young international student who is planning to come to New Zealand and opting to study hospitality, you're coming into a country which pretty much is riding on tourism as its biggest revenue earner. So this is the right setting for you people to be able to come and experience this education, not only theoretically, but also in a very practical manner, because you're right in the middle of all this massive tourism activities that is happening. As you guys are aware, hospitality can be reservations, can be front office, can be housekeeping, can be food and beverage, and it could be various other things under the big, wider umbrella called hospitality. So there is a lot of scope, there is a lot of opportunities, and also by virtue of the fact that most of the tourists coming into New Zealand would be from countries where they do not speak English, so there is also a bit of cultural interaction that is required. So if you yourself as an international student are coming into New Zealand, the fact that you will have that dual cultural identification, not only with your home country, but also with New Zealand, will mean that you are very well placed to be able to work with a hospitality organization or a tourism organization and then be able to create your own pathway and career. If you opt to choose a good institution, and a company like AJV will ensure that you're choosing the right institution, and if you're coming at the right level of course, after you complete the course, you would be eligible for something called the post-study work visa. And in that post-study work visa period, which is for 1 year, if you find a job that is relevant to the hospitality course that you have completed or the tourism course that you have completed, then you would also be able to further apply for other visas and then work your way towards that eventual goal of residency. So coming back to where we started, yes, New Zealand is a fantastic destination if you're a hospitality student or a tourism student and you're opting to choose this to make your career. Well, you must choose New Zealand, one of the most highly visited countries in the world, also very safe, very welcoming, and creating a very clear pathway after you complete your course. So, warm welcome to New Zealand. And if you want to get the best support, choose to work with a company like AJV that's present in New Zealand. We will stand by you and ensure that you tick off all those goalposts as you continue your journey as an international student. Thanks for watching my videos as always. Please share it with your family and friends, and also subscribe to the channel so that you continue to get updated information on a regular basis. Thank you.